So here we are at the lovely Battle of Gettysburg, and I am playing the Union, and I believe I can mess with this and just smash the Army back on the Confederacy back on the first day. And the way I intend to do this is these entry points are where the Confederacy entered the battlefield. And so I'm going to screw with them by not allowing them to enter the battlefield, basically. I just want to see what will happen. So we'll exploit that. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to take one cavalry brigade, and shoot them around the map in order to capture those points. We're going to tell them not to use roads. I don't know if that's for cover or if that's for like transport, but we're going to check it no matter what. And we're going to go ahead and tell them to go to here, and then to here, and then to here, and then to here. And then, perhaps to here, to White Oak, and then, let's bring them back here because this is where they'll be crossing the creek. So we'll bring them down here someplace. We'll go ahead and give that order. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to help bring up Reynolds. And I think we're just going to bring him up to Black Horse Tavern for now and see what's going on. At some point in time, we should get some of the 12th Corps coming up this way. 11th Corps, 12th Corps, I forget. Anyways, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and make this fast. And actually, I'm not going to make this fast because I forgot to tell these other guys to move. So what we have left is brigade or cavalry to defend this. We're going to bring them down to this fence. And we have some horse artillery, which isn't going to do us a whole real lot of good. They're going to take a lot of fire at the range we need them to be at, but well, I shouldn't say it's not going to do us a whole lot of good. They're going to be in a less than desirable position. That's all. I'm going to go ahead and really fast forward this now that those guys have orders, because we kind of need to see what's going on. These guys are down here. I'm going to dismount them at this point in time. There's absolutely no reason for them to be mounted. Let's get them behind the fence. They've got much better rifles than the infantry, but there's much less of them, and a whole fourth of them have to hold horses. So it's not ideal to have them as our only line of defense. But I don't think Brockenbrough is going to come all the way up. He might. I don't know. We'll find out. I think they're going to move over here first. And maybe I'm thinking wrong. Well, hopefully Gamble will do his thing, and we'll see what goes on. See, in an ideal world, right here, this dotted line will be when they fire canister. Now, if you think of canister, think of a shotgun. I forgot how many balls it is. If it's 16 metal balls, if it's 32, it's someplace in between there. And they come out like a shotgun out of the end of the cannon. It's obviously not pleasant to be in front of that. And they have to cross a bridge right here. Well, they don't have to cross a bridge, but that's the fastest way for them across is that bridge. And if they do so, they're going to see these 6 guns give them that. Thankfully, they're pausing, so Gamble has already captured one of the entry points, 2 of the entry points. So, yeah, General Early's going to have some issues. Okay, I'm going to slow this down because AP Hill is coming up, and look how close they are. Can these guys fire? They better be firing. Come on. Yeah. So, the graphics aren't perfect, but they're not bad, and they tell you what you need to know. I mean, look at all the bodies that are piling up on the ground. Here's also, yeah, if you see the guys running forward, every time enough people die, they drop some of the horses and move forward, fill in the ranks. Kind of gruesome to see, but both of those. But it's quite clear these guys have East Brigade's not. They've lost more than 29 by the looks of those graphics, but where's the infantry? Is there more? There better be more, actually. There's probably. No, there's not more. Well, of course, should be coming around someplace. Pretty sure it's the 12th Corps. I know it's Howard's, whatever it is, which I cannot remember for the life of me if it's 12th or 11th. I can't believe that East Division is holding on that well. I mean, our East Brigade's holding on that well. That's insane. Okay, we're gonna have to pull these guys back. Back up a little bit just to kind of make them committal that we broke it. At least we broke East Brigade. So that must have been his brigade before. What in the world? Come on, Gamble. We need you to go faster. We also need Reynolds to come up faster. We got Cutler and we got the Iron Brigade coming up. If they get here fast enough, that's going to be sufficient. I don't know if I want them to go there anymore. That's going to go to McPherson Bridge. Hopefully they'll get that order in time. Oh, they already got the order. This is not cool at all. We're going to have them back up again to here. We're going to have this horse artillery back up to here. We just can't hold them. Alright, well, Gamble's at least doing what he needs to do. I mean, this is going to be pretty necessary if this scheming works out. Pretty soon Howard will arrive, and then I'll be able to remember if it's the 11th or the 12th Corps. Where are you guys going? Come on, keep a walking. Oh, you are still a walking. Come on. I forgot when Howard arrives. See, this shenanigans the Gamble's pulling right now is going to ensure that I get reinforcements and he doesn't. Now, he might get some tomorrow because one of these entry points might open up tomorrow, if there is a tomorrow. Uh-oh. Okay, you're there. What happened to the artillery's gone? I missed the artilleries, but it's clearly been destroyed. Like I said, that's not really shocking. We're going to lose them no matter what. And I don't really... So I'm falling back. I'm not doing as well in some ways as history, but we're going to be able to turn that around, like I said, just because of the shenanigans. Taking total advantage of game mechanisms to win it in a meta way rather than win it in a expected sane way. I'm going to speed this up because this is going kind of slow. And hopefully this will... I'm just expecting Howard to get here faster. Okay. So he has no way to enter or exit now, presumably. Now, we can't really do a whole lot of anything with them right now, so we're just gonna rally. If I can figure out where it is. Because what in the world are they doing? Okay, he's terribly outflanked. We're gonna start moving him back. So they've determined morale. They're losing a lot. They are falling back. We do have Cutler. We do have the Iron Brigade coming up. Come on. There we go. There we go. Here comes Howard. Let's see. Well, there we go. It's 11th Corps. Okay. Now we know for sure. So we're going to go ahead and push the 11th Corps. What division? We're the 1st Division. They're coming through Gettysburg. Second Division is going to come over. How are we going to do that? Well, everything really goes through Gettysburg. Nonetheless, they're going to take a position on Seminary Ridge. I don't think we're going to need... We'll find out. I'm just going to put them behind here. I don't honestly think we are going to need to protect the old normal spots on the battlefield. I honestly think now that we've cut everything off that they're going to have a very difficult time. Here comes Gamble. Oh, good Lord. Just come up this way, dude. Come up this way, dude. This is what you want to do. No, come on. Yeah, do that. And then come up that way. So the cavalry is coming to the rescue of the cavalry, but we're going to push you back a little bit further. So it's still indecisive, obviously, but we do have troops coming up, which we certainly didn't have before. And again, I don't know what the status of any of the other troops that they would have on the first beyond the stuff coming down from the north. I don't know if we caught it or not. We did lose Devon, so we only have this cavalry left as far as what's on the field, but we do have infantry arriving. Again, we're going to have them dismount. And we're going to spin them around because they were really not anticipating this. In fact, we're going to do something even crazier than that. We're going to put them up on their horses again, and we're going to take them over and have them charge that artillery. Because if we can take the cannon out, that would be kind of insane. And I'd much rather have horses than cannon when there's melee going on. Now, there's a lot of dead horses, but I believe those are probably from the artillery that has now been routed. So, yeah, we just destroyed a lot. And we have 2 brigades coming down into them. I don't know what else they have, but they're certainly not attacking with it. Do I have Gamble? Can I get Gamble? Okay, so I can get Gamble to come up to here and then dismount. I don't know, did I just remount him? All right. So, I mean, yeah, this is going better than I honestly anticipated that it would. Because I don't think they have anybody coming up. Oh, look. I believe this is First Corps. More Reynolds. I believe. Yep. That's all we have, 2nd Division. So. Really don't like being at that high of a command level because if one errant click can cause all sorts of problems. Really, so can the Corps. So yeah, they don't seem to have much left. If I can get enough people forward, we'll have them surrounded. And I'm getting an awful lot of people forward. This game is an early access. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. In fact, I don't even know if I've mentioned the name, but it is Grand Tactician The Civil War. And this is the Battle of Gettysburg. I apologize if I haven't mentioned that before. Anyways, as you can see, there's not much activity happening. I'm going to go ahead and speed this way up again because I really honestly thought there was going to be more troops in. I think we may have, like I said, I think we may have just beat this thing solidly by abusing the game mechanism. We're just going to go ahead and give them the order to attack. Slow it down again. I mean, we're really, the only thing stopping us from completely stopping them right now is the speed of this march. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning. I mean, they're completely flanked. Again, you can like watch the bodies fall down. It's kind of an insane position to be trying to hold, but if that's what they want to do, they can do it. Same thing with here. It's like, you know, why are they allowing Devon to fire into their flank? I don't know. They may be doing it because it's an early access game, but I see no one else. I remember driving away one brigade, and I remember taking out the artillery. I do not remember taking out much more than that. Seems like we should be facing at least one more brigade just from... Maybe I'm crazy. So, I mean, Pettigrew's getting pushed back. We're going to be able to retake McPherson's Ridge. Ironically, from the wrong direction. Which should make this arrival all the grander. Alright, actually, what I should do is try to get them behind that fence, at least some of them. I just can't believe that. I just can't believe that flank is holding. Well, I guess maybe it isn't, but what are you guys doing? Down. I could have sworn I had them dismounted. That could have been some of the problem. But I mean, yeah, look at the casualties just piling up with this flanking. Just shoot right into the sign, so you're probably getting more than one person with each bullet. Or mini ball, or whatever they're shooting. That's just insane. That's just insane numbers. Those don't update very well. If I do this after another little bit, it'll probably be 623 again. See? So I'm going to move them forward. Presumably the road provides some cover. Honestly, I would really like it if we could get the infantry up, because I'd like to remount Gamble and send him down here to take this point and make sure there's nobody else around here. Maybe take a couple of these other spots as well, because, well, they're just magical places on the battlefield. You know, the game cares. Going. Oh, keep going. That's insane. I mean, they almost have 50% losses. They do have another one that's probably in pretty good shape. No, that's Pettigrew. Wow. Oh, this is detachment. I mean, there's so much coming. Oh, good. We broke Davis. Let's get him out after Pettigrew. Let's get Cutler out after Pettigrew as well. Takes a minute to get the commands. That's one of the things that's cool about this game is, you know, you give them the commands, and then there's a few things that can happen, including them not getting the command, or at least obeying the command. That's not what I wanted. I do need to get to here. I want to be able to take that. And like I said, people are coming up. We finally might be able to free up Gamble to start taking those other locations. All these little stars. All right, I'm gonna speed this up again because nothing's happening at the moment. I mean, I thought it was. Guess it wasn't. He's still got a little firefight going on between Gamble and whatever's left of Pettigrew. Wow. So we got McPherson's Ridge back, which isn't really a shock. At this point in time, I'm going to bring these guys back like I had threatened to. And we're going to go ahead and flank them. So they're sitting on a railroad cut. They're really well protected, and these guys are going to flank them. I mean, it's going to be real tough for them to hold that position, especially with the casualties they've already taken. That means that we can mount him again, and let's go ahead and send him to here, and then to here, and then to here. Oh, look, we have more troops. That'll be good in case we need them. So obviously it's saying indecisive, but he doesn't have anybody left on the battlefield that I am aware of. He only has one victory location, or whatever those things are called. He's going to lose those, one would think. Status marching tonight. Let's see what they are. I don't know. It's... Oh, yeah. Okay. That was wrong. That was right before. Much faster when they're not walking. This is a little insane, I have to admit. This worked way better. Way, way, way better than I imagined. I mean, I don't even have all the troops here yet. So, yeah, that's nuts. That is totally nuts. Well, we'll go ahead and put the artillery brigade here on the high ground, because why not? What do they even have? Oh, I don't know. It's all, don't even say. Don't care. It's immaterial at this point. All right. Apparently the battle is indecisive, despite the fact that he has nobody on the field that I'm aware of, and 77% of his army is gone. 6% of mine is gone. I don't know. Apparently he's got 1,300 people someplace, but I gotta think that's not going to be enough to do much. All right. Well, go ahead and run them down here just in case Longstreet tries to come up that way. I mean, I don't know if you can or not, because I would think you could only come in over where it's white, if you could come in at all. Which I guess maybe that means I should probably get somebody up there to grab that. I'll just march them up here. No, you know what? I'll take Gamble, because Gamble's probably done. Yeah. No, Gamble was going to run down there, wasn't he? Okay, yeah, we're going to take one of these guys. I don't remember who I took. We're going to take them. We're going to run them all the way up here just in case, and run them all the way back down to right where they're at. Okay. Yeah, it didn't quite figure out that that's what I wanted it to do, so let's go ahead and do that again. Let it get there. Because when I told Gamble to get down there, I did tell Gamble to get down there. Is he not receiving that order? Let him hop back on his horses, too. There he goes. So, yeah. If he's got people on the field that are poised to, I don't know, attack the Union Army, I'm not seeing them. Quite frankly, if he wants to come this way, I should let him, because all I got to do is come down here and all they have to do is come down there and just guard this. Can't imagine that being too hard. I don't know, maybe that is a white arrow. I just can't see it. We'll find out if that turns blue, I guess. I'll be. Well, it kind of makes me wonder if this is necessary. I don't really know. I can't see in the graphics. It doesn't look like that's an entry point that can be used, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can take it anyways. Like, that doesn't look like it has an arrow, and that doesn't look like it has an arrow. That one does. So we'll see. This is kind of nuts. Um, okay, we got them all. Like I said, unless there's some other hidden one over here. But I see no way that the Confederate Army can plausibly enter the map now. Well, at least by the game mechanics that we have in place here. So, yeah. I don't want to do this because I don't really trust this 10 times speed, but I don't really see a lot happening here. I don't see that there's a battle going on. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 10 times speed against my better judgment. And I may even just be quiet for a little bit and speed this forward and see what finally happens at nightfall. Because my plan was like way too effective. If you're familiar with the Battle of Gettysburg, this is nuts. This is not remotely plausible. So I'll take it. That's crazy. Maybe the only people that he actually has are those broken units that are running around the field that have no exit point. So yeah, we'll see. It'll be interesting. The game is going pretty slow despite the fact that I have it at 10 times. So I'm just going to be quiet for a while and I'm going to speed this up so this just doesn't get ridiculous in length. It already is for what we've done. I think it's worth watching because it's so crazy. Um, but yeah, we're just going to let this run at 10 times speed for a little bit and I will probably speed it up after that because nothing's going to be moving. And we'll go from there. I guess I'll probably mess around with this stuff while it's going that fast, but I don't think it matters. Just going to go ahead and say continue. I mean, where's his army? I mean, what? I mean, he's got 1,100 guys. That's less than he had the last time. And I don't think we did any fighting, and he had 1,300. I've got 52,000. I mean, come on. Yeah, I have the fifth course coming in. Should we send him to Little Round Top? I mean, I don't know what to think of at this point. Well, look, we even have more people. Third Corps. Well, here's some high ground there for you, Sickles. All right. Well, we're still at 10. I'm going to be quiet and let this go. I'm going to go ahead and claim victory if this thing goes on another day because they don't have any troops and they don't have any way to get on and off the field, and I'm pretty sure I just broke the game. But let's see if it tells me I won. I don't think it will. During the night? No. No, that's crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and call this game breaker a win and spare a video of another day of nothing happening at high speed. If only Buford would have known that he could have just sent out Gamble to paint blue arrows on the various roads coming into Gettysburg. Think of the lives that could have been saved, and we would have still had a Union victory, obviously. So have a great night. Please click like if you like the video. If you like me breaking more games, help me find ones to break. And please subscribe to the channel. Thanks.